There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of men's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. In 2020, it has become a stark reality. It is an area where one's beliefs defines one's existence, where an entire nation has entered and isn't seeking a way out. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to After the Snap. Today, I thought I'd share with you my favorite episode, or my favorite Christmas sci-fi episode, which is going to be Christmas in the Twilight Zone. The name of the episode is Night of the Meek, and how this episode embodies Christmas this year in 2020. This episode of The Twilight Zone first aired December 23rd, 1960, and was written by Rod Serling himself. It stands out as a departure from the show's regular format. The diversity that is displayed in a time of heightened racism and prejudice, and how timeless that overall theme and message is, Christmas aside. Now, the protagonist is an unlikely one. His name is Corwin. He's a drunken mall Santa, played by Carney, better known as Ed Norton from the Honeymooners. He makes it very clear that he imbibes for higher reasons than just getting high. It's either drink or weep at the bleak reality that he finds himself in. He notes that amongst trains and dolls, children are also asking for jobs for their parents and not to be poor. And those sentiments resonate so heavily with me right now. There are so many people suffering in the midst of this pandemic, this economic devastation that we're finding ourselves in, that children are not seeing the same kinds of Christmases that they saw in times past. Heading to work with that heavy cross to bear, and after drowning his sorrows, it comes as no surprise that the heartless mall manager canned Santa. And this is after Corwin went on a monologue about nothing coming down the chimney but more poverty, and how hopeless he and his neighbors were. He also put forth a very humble wish that the meek would inherit the earth. And that is a biblical sentiment for people who adhere to the Bible as a way of life. I'm knowledgeable about the Bible. I don't particularly subscribe to any religion. But there is a beatitude, in fact, that Jesus said in the Bible that he would like for the meek to inherit the earth. In fact, he didn't say that he would like it. He said it will happen. But I digress. Corwin dejectedly stumbles down an alley and stumbles over a bag of trash, except it wasn't a bag of trash. It was a very remarkable goodie bag that provided a gift personally tailored to the recipient. And for one night, Santa Claus was real, spreading joy in the depressed tenement that Corwin called home. And he played the role of Santa in his ramshackle Santa uniform and his very nappy beard. He went about and spreaded joy to his neighborhood, giving everybody whatever they wished for, even to the point where the police thought he had stolen all of these goodies from the mall that he had been working at. Once it was discovered that he had not, in fact, and he continued his quest to make this a night of happiness for everybody in his neighborhood, the bag finally stopped giving. And everyone noticed that Corwin had not gotten anything out of that bag for himself. He specifically was there to make everybody else happy. The miraculous powers ended, and the hero made one wish for himself. And that was that he would be able to do this every year. Now, he found himself stumbling down that same alleyway, but this time he was greeted by an elf, a sleigh, and 8 tiny reindeer. Now, the episode ends with Corwin becoming the real deal Santa Claus and flying off to the North Pole or wherever. This episode resonates with me this year because that is my wish for you. If you are going through anything economically, psychologically, emotionally, financially, if I had one wish, it would be that you would inherit the earth because we deserve it. We deserve it. This has been a very trying time. Many of us are doing all that we can to stop the spread and at the same time spread some joy. And I thank you. I thank you guys for being my joy. And I also hope that I've brought a smile across your face in this very, very troubling time. That's my favorite holiday episode that is sci-fi, or at least one of my favorites. I've got a couple more, but that's the one. This is the one that resonated the most this year to me, and I hope that it gives some hope to you as well. We're gonna come out of the Twilight Zone, y'all. And as much as I love the show, I don't like living in it. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you've not yet done so, please hit the subscribe button. Join the family. Join the After the Snap family. The red carpet is rolled out. I hope everybody has a remarkable new year, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.